We've all seen the headlines: rising global tensions, economic instability, and the real possibility of war spilling into everyday life. Whether you're in Europe or the US, the question isn't just what happens next. The question is, are you prepared? In today's video, we're diving deep into the realistic steps you need to take if war and chaos reach your city. From where to relocate, how to secure your finances, and what to do with your home, car, and assets before it's too late. The truth is, by the time people realize they need to leave, it's already too late. The trick is to recognize the warning signs early. Here's what to look for: government travel warnings. If your country starts advising against travel to certain areas, it's a red flag. Economic collapse. If banks start limiting withdrawals, the stock market crashes, or the government freezes assets, war or crisis is near. Militarization and martial law. When troops are deployed in cities and you start hearing about curfews, it's time to make a move. People in Ukraine, Syria, and Venezuela who waited too long before escaping. Waiting until the last moment means border closures, empty ATMs, and limited options. That's why you need a plan now, so when the time comes, you're ahead of the crow. Not all countries will be involved in a major war. If you're in Europe or the US, your safest options are outside of NATO conflict zones and far from potential nuclear targets. South America, countries like Chile, Argentina, and Uruguay are stable, resource-rich, and far from direct military conflicts. Southeast Asia, nations like Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia have a lower risk of direct involvement in global wars. Africa, places like Namibia, Botswana, and Rwanda have growing economies and relatively low military conflicts. But relocating isn't just about picking a place. It's about how fast you can get there before borders close or flights get canceled. Let's talk money, because in a crisis, your savings can vanish overnight. Here's what to do before that happens. Diversify your money. Keep some cash in hand, but move most of it into gold, silver, and offshore accounts. Crypto and precious metals. Banks can freeze funds, but crypto wallets and physical gold can be taken anywhere. Sell property in high-risk areas. If you own property in major cities or near military bases, consider selling before the market crashes. People securing assets, converting savings into multiple forms. The goal? Make sure your wealth isn't stuck in one place, especially not in a collapsing system. When it's time to leave, you won't have days or even hours to think. Here's what to do right now to prepare. Pack a go bag. Have a backpack ready with cash, documents, first aid, and essentials in case you need to leave within minutes. Plan multiple routes. Don't just rely on airports, have land and sea escape options as well. Get dual citizenship or residency. If possible, secure a second passport or permanent residency in a safer country. People taking emergency flights, crossing borders, using boats to escape. Because when the panic starts, those who are prepared will have the best chance to make it out safely. This isn't about fear, it's about being prepared. Global conflict is unpredictable, but you can stay ahead with the right knowledge and strategy. In our next video, we'll dive even deeper: how to rebuild your life in a new country, make money abroad, and stay safe in an unstable world. If you found this valuable, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because when it comes to survival, knowledge isn't just power, it's your lifeline. Subscribe for more.